Welcome to Living in America. My name is Angie Snowball Thompson, and I am very, very excited that you have dropped in on my page. I'd just like to tell you a little bit about what we do here at Living in America. Everyone's first question is, are you an English teacher? Or what are you? I think that's a really good question because I am so many things. Yes, I started as an English teacher 10 years ago. I did that because when I moved to Belgium, I didn't speak French, and it was really hard finding a good teacher and being able to do business and have fun in a very short time. Very frustrating. Then I lived in Germany, didn't speak a word of German when I moved there. And I remember waiting for the bus after my German lesson and thought, I don't know how to buy a ticket. I'm going to have to point at my little phrase book and say, please let me on this bus, because I can tell my shirt is blue, but these lessons are just useless. They're not designed to what I need. I'm going to take me 6 years to learn all these pieces of grammar that I may or may not ever use. So in 2010, I left the corporate world, corporate escapee here. I bet there's a lot of you. And I did create an English as a second language company. So I got my master's degree in English. I got certified as a teacher in a foreign language, and I started teaching English lessons. Most importantly, I wrote my own textbook, and that's going to be this summer, the learning management system that's coming out. We have online English class that you can take at your own convenience coming out this summer. They'll all be taught by me. They'll all be videos by me. You'll have questions. You'll be able to get certifications. You'll have quizzes. It's going to be awesome if I ever get it done, but it should be out this summer. That's based on my book. And what my book does is very unconventional. I teach to talk, not to test. So I take a lot of the grammar out of learning English, focus on what's important, and help you in exactly your weak spots to really simplify the language so that we don't have to think so much when we're talking and we can just be us. We're not trapped inside ourselves. And that said, that's the other part of my business. So, am I an English teacher? Yes. But technically, I decided to be a communication coach because what I found was Americans needed help sometimes to not be trapped inside themselves. We all get trapped inside our own minds. Everything that we're thinking is obviously very clear to us, right? But not everyone can read our minds. You can ask my boyfriend. He's expected to, and he's just not very good at it. So no one can read our minds. It's very hard for us to see things the way someone else does. And that's where communication coaching comes in. I can help you have difficult conversations. I can help you talk better to your employees, help you connect with your employees, help your employees connect to each other. I can also help you with marketing. Tell your story. More important than ever, you can solve the best problems in the world. You can have the best price, the best expertise, the best knowledge, but it doesn't matter if no one knows you're there and if no one knows you can solve that problem. So I like to help with that too, like branding sessions to talk about how are you going to tell your story? Who are you telling it to? And then it also matters how we tell it. So if I'm telling a story on Facebook, I'm going to have different wording and a different storyline than if I'm telling a story on LinkedIn. Now, I am not a social media company. I do not manage social media accounts. I have many partners that do, great partners at great prices too. But I will help you with LinkedIn because LinkedIn is all about communicating who you are. It's an organic thing that we can learn to tell our story through LinkedIn, through the posting that we do, through the articles that we do, through a messaging campaign to really let people know who we are, what problem we solve, and why we will or will not be right for them. But it saves us time to not be with the people that aren't right for us too. So I think that's where the communication aspect came into. We opened the umbrella of communication coaching. So overall, what we do, we offer English as a second language, specifically higher level business English. We will have an online learning system for all levels very soon. We do communication coaching. So if you need an hour of advice, help, strategizing, if you need 2 hours, we can customize that. We do do LinkedIn training. That's a 2-hour workshop once a week. It will not only show you how to use LinkedIn, but how to communicate on LinkedIn. What kind of language should I use? And how should I reach out to people? How should I connect with people? What's my messaging strategy? What should I be saying there? So we do that. Those are 2 hours. If you want to take one on your own, we do have a private thing. You get the recording, and then you'll get a half-hour live with me, just you, to go through specifically your company and your niche of communicating through LinkedIn. I also do editing of blogs, writing articles. Anytime that you feel like you need help building a presentation, maybe you need help getting your story out, that's what I do. So if you know anyone who feels trapped inside themselves or feels like they're just not getting the right message to the right people, I would love to help them. Whether it's LinkedIn, English as a second language, I am helping international professionals all over the globe break into global markets by breaking through these language and cultural barriers. And I would love you or your friends to be part of my next clients. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening to me, and feel free to reach out and contact me with any questions you might have. Thanks.